Hey guys, I wanted to show you all my portable inline Sawyer mini water filter system. I use this for primarily canoe trips, consisting of up to 4 to 6 people, typically, or a solo canoe trip, and or I might use it on a hiking trip. And so it consists of basically what you see here. I have a smart water bottle with the sport cap. This sport cap allows me to back flush my Sawyer Mini. And then I have an Evernew water bladder. And these water bladders have the same thread count as the Sawyer Mini and as the water bottle, the smart water bottle. So that works great. That's a clean bag right there. I might typically fill that with alcohol, and then once it's empty, use it as a water bag. I have multiples of these, so they work great with the system. Then I have, this is the kicker right here. So this is my system right here. I've just got a bungee around it. We'll get that out of the way. And I've got 2 pieces of hose and your Sawyer Mini. I have this amazing little electrical green cap on the back of my Sawyer Mini just to keep water from pouring out. So it's a locked system in my backpack or whatever. I don't have to worry about it, leaking water. So what you've seen is I am able to back flush the Sawyer Mini right here with the sport cap and just shooting water through the system in reverse, and that back flushes your Sawyer Mini just in case it gets clogged up. And that can be a problem, and I have experienced it. And simply a back flush, squeeze the bottle, connect the 2, squeeze the bottle, and watch that water come out dirty and clean it up and get it flowing again. So to this system, which obviously if you're looking at this, this is something you might have with you anyway. There it is, man. There's the whole system. I mean, that's not a lot of weight to carry to drink unlimited amount of clean water with you. And then of course you've got your bungee cord. So I have essentially right here this is a Sea to Summit dry bag, 8 liter dry bag, you can see there. And what I've done is at the bottom I have cut a little hole and put this plastic quick connect. And this plastic quick connect came from US Plastics. I don't know the exact part number. I bought a bunch of them to make these systems, and they work great. The beauty of them is that when you fill this bag with water, water will not leak out that valve until you connect this hose right here. So it's a quick connect just like you'd see on any water bladder. In addition, I put O-rings around this connection, but I did have to add seam sealer. This is the typical seam sealer that you might find from Amazon or an outdoor store for gear repair, and I put that on there just to help me get a perfect seal, because I did have to make a small hole in the bottom of this bag. And on the inside of this bag is the other portion, and this is a cap piece, and I simply drilled out the middle so that water can flow. And so in the bottom of the bag you'll only get that much water retention that doesn't go through the system, so that's not bad. So there you go. So what I do is fill this up with water down at the lake or river or what have you, hang it up in a tree, and let it flow through this into my Sawyer Mini right here. And you can just simply that's the system right there. So you've got the water flowing out of the bag, through the hose, through the filter, into your clean water supply, whether it be a bag or a bowl or a bucket or your water bottle. In addition to that, I have this piece of hose, just in case I want it to reach the ground, of course. I can attach this piece of hose that has this bottle adapter on the end, and this bottle adapter will thread onto either this water bladder from Evernew, or it'll thread onto a Sawyer Mini, a smart water bottle. So there you have that. And this whole system, I haven't weighed it, but my goodness, this doesn't have a lot of weight to it at all. And what do these do, like 100,000 gallons or something like that? So you're literally looking at clean water that you can drink. And I think anywhere in North America, the Sawyer Mini is just fine. I think if you get into places that have virus problems and or heavy metal problems, you might want to add a carbon filter in line with this system, and they do sell them. I know there's a couple companies that have systems that are a little bit smaller than this that you could just put in line with this, with a small piece of hose between the two, and then you've got better protection as far as that stuff goes. But I think in North America, for the most part, this is just fine to drink clean water from a relatively clean water source, like a lake, a mountain, river, stream, what have you. So there's the system, man, guys. And I took a little bit of time to build this thing, but it's the second or third one I've built now. I built a second one that I have with my canoe gear back home. And this is a new one I've just built. The other one I built I gave to a friend of mine. So there it is, and really that's not a lot, and you might already have that with you anyway. So boom. And worst comes to worst, you could always use this bag to store stuff, because it is again sealed, so it's not like it's not acting like a normal dry bag. And there you have it, man. No problemo. Nice little lightweight system. Wasn't terribly hard to build. This is probably the trickiest part to do. You just don't want water to be able to leak out of there. And I think this seam sealer, tent repair, tarp repair, gear repair glue really helps. I do have O-rings on each side, but this just ensures that I don't have any water leakage. And because you don't want it dripping down into your water source. Like if I filled this bag up in the water, say a lake, and I had a leak here, it could be dripping down into, say, a cooking pot that I was filling up, and then you've got contamination. So this makes it pretty foolproof, solid, and I hope you like it. I hope it helps. This is my clean bag. At first it's a booze bag, maybe vodka or something, and then it becomes a water bag. And usually I always have one of these with me anyway, so this helps in this system. The sports cap is vitally important for back flushing, because if this sucker gets clogged, you want to be able to back flush it. And I don't want to carry that syringe that comes with the Sawyer Mini around with me. I like it to be as minimal as possible and not much stuff you can lose. And there it is. I hope you like it. I hope it helps you. I love the Sawyer Mini. It doesn't produce water super fast, but the nice thing about it is when you roll into a camp, you can fill the bag up and set this up and let it do its business. You don't have to sit there pumping water or treating water or anything else while you're setting up your hammock or your tent or starting a fire, whatever, or collecting firewood. So this is a pretty awesome little system, just for the fact that it's doing the work for you, essentially. So I hope this was helpful to you, and I hope you liked it. And please remember to like and subscribe and enjoy, and thanks a lot, and share, of course. And have a great day, everyone, and I hope this helped.